Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review. For today's video, it will be a double feature, as we feature two different characters from the upcoming Disney Pixar animated feature, Lightyear. So, on our left, we have Buzz Lightyear and Sox. And on our right, we have security guard Fremont. Okay, I'm excited to check out these action figures. I believe these retail anywhere between $9.99 to maybe $11.99, depending on where you buy them. I bought some of these figures from my local Walmart, and I believe those retailed for around $11. And I also know that on Amazon, some of the figures go for $9.99. So the price is going to vary depending on where you buy them. And, for me, I don't know, these look fantastic, and they look well worth the price. So let's get started. So we have two figures from the upcoming film. We have Buzz with Sox, and we have security guard Fremont. I haven't seen the film yet. I've only seen the couple of trailers that have been released so far. And I'm pretty excited about this film. It looks like a great science fiction adventure. And I'm all about that. And here's the back of the card. And here's some of the other figures that are coming out. I think we have two different versions of Buzz Lightyear here. We have Space Ranger Buzz, we have Buzz Lightyear, we have Izzy Hawthorne, Mo Morrison, and then we have Fremont. Right, let's take these out. I'm really excited to handle these figures and see what they're all about. Alright, so over here we have security guard Fremont, and he comes with some security weapons. I think it was Star Command security weapons. I believe that's what the box said. He comes with, looks like a pistol. And he comes with some sort of bladed weapon. Looks like an energy blade. You can see that it's kind of like an off-white handle, and there's a energy blade that's kind of in a sky blue around it. The pistol's kind of small. It's kind of in this yellow plastic. It almost looks like a flare gun than a pistol. So I'm really excited about this movie because, for one, it's Disney Pixar, but it's also a science fiction film. And it looks like they're pulling no punches. It looks like it's pretty hardcore sci-fi with the laser guns and the starships, and I'm pretty excited about that. It's not very often that in Disney films you see characters wielding rifles and guns, so for me that alone's pretty cool. Over here we have Buzz and Sox. Sox is his robotic cat. I mean, that's what I've gathered in the trailer. And we have Buzz kind of in his jumpsuit. Maybe this is something he wears when he's off duty. This might be his casual wear. The detail's nice. So these action figures stand in at about, if I had to guess, maybe around 5 inches. And they are. Yeah, so this guy's pretty much almost exactly 5 inches. And maybe the same with Fremont. Alright, so Fremont here has a socket on the back, and then you have these pegs on the weapons. Peg on the energy blade right there, and then a peg on the pistol right there. So you can easily store the pistol. Oh, that's cool. So there's a socket on the belt so you can store the pistol. Plugs in nice and snug. And same with the energy blade. You can plug that into the back. And that's a very cool look. So when I saw these action figures at the store, I was kind of excited because, you know, for me, this kind of reminds me of the UNSC Marine from Halo. And if you've watched my videos, you know I'm a big fan of like the World of Halo action figures. So this just looked like something that was like dragged out of Halo, and I couldn't resist. I had to get this. Articulation wise for Fremont, let's take a look at the articulation real quick. Fremont's head rotates. It rotates at the waist. Arms rotate. They go out. It looks like, is there elbow articulation? Elbows bend. Elbows swivel. Yeah, so right now I'm pretty impressed with the amount of articulation for this figure. It's kind of like on par with some of the Hasbro budget Marvel figures. Like if you collected the Mech Strike figures from like last year, you know, this shares very similar articulation to those. You know, the legs could kick up, they could kick out, the knees bend, and they even swivel. Yeah, so I'm impressed. The articulation on these are great. You know, for a figure that's, you know, depending on where you buy it, for like $9.99, I think it's a great deal. The detailing's nice on these figures. As you can see, the sculpting's pretty decent. There's some pretty cool paint application here. You know, there's some logos, some markings. You know, the paint application on the chest is nice. You have Fremont's name on the body armor. Pouches, belt. And the wrists are articulated as well. I didn't catch that the first time around. So that's a nice detail right there. Yeah, so here's Fremont. Great figure. And then we come to Buzz. So I think out of all the Buzz Lightyear figures that are out so far for this line, this might be the most, I don't want to say boring, but it's very plain. It's Buzz in a jumpsuit. You know, not much beyond that. There's a socket in his back, so I'm assuming you could probably share weapons. You know, if you want to put the energy blade there, go ahead. He has a trigger finger, surprisingly. So if you wanted to, give him the pistol. And that fits on him also. And here's Sox, the cat. Looks like Sox's head rotates. The legs, are they articulated? I can't tell. Yeah, the legs are articulated. And the tail, is it articulated also? Yeah, the tail, this kind of rotates, that's all. It doesn't bend. So yeah, very plain action figure with Buzz. You know, I'm not holding anything against it because they do offer Buzz in the in his flight suit and also in his Space Ranger costume. Articulation wise, this guy's head rotates, arms rotate, they go out, elbow bend, elbow swivel. There is no wrist articulation, unfortunately. There is no waist swivel, unfortunately. His legs kick up. Do they kick out? They kick out. Knee bend, knee swivel. Yeah, right there. And then he has a boot cut, so his boots swivel. Yeah, so overall, very solid action figures. You know, if I had to rate these on a scale of 1 to 10, probably 7.5 to an 8. This guy probably a little bit closer to like 8.5. I think Fremont's a cool figure. I still have to see the movie, so I like the fact that Fremont looks a little bit generic. So if you wanted to like troop build, you can easily troop build with this guy or gal. I'm not really sure what Fremont is. It's kind of hard to tell underneath the helmet. For all I know, it might be a girl. Alright, so let's wrap this video up. Great action figures, excellent line of toys. So once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.